What's up? It's Adam from the future after editing this video. This is going to be a very, very cool video for anybody who isn't graphically inclined when it comes to e-com. I'm gonna show you how I do it. So this is a very cool video. We're rebranding my tallow brand. It has done a little bit over 5.5K in revenue over the past 3-4 weeks. Currently on pause from testing because we have to get new UGC because I just redesigned the entire website, which you're about to watch. Normally this is where I put a coaching promo to work with me one-on-one, but no marketing tactic at all. We're pretty much out of spots. We have so many pending applications right now that I have room for 1 to 2 more people before I'm completely capped out. If you want to be one of those 1 to 2 people, check the first link in the description. If it's still active, you're good to apply. If it's not, we're done for now. Not sure when it's going to open back up, but putting that out there. Thank you guys for your support. Enjoy the video. Alright, this entire video is getting demonetized because I'm listening to Spotify, because this is, in all honesty, a normal work session that I just happen to be filming for YouTube. And during normal work sessions, I listen to music, so you guys get to hear my playlist. Anyways, I've been thinking, and big pivot here, I'm going to drop the 60s, 70s vibe on this label and website. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to go super modern, and I'm going to do it all in this entire video. I have a really good idea that's going to be replicated from Iman Gadzhi's Big Day website. You guys will see that in a second. And I'm going to be completely redoing the label using Pactora, Suppleful, and ChatGPT. We're in a speedrunning war. These videos are popping off on YouTube right now. But unfortunately, I'm not going to sit here silently for 2.5 hours and make a website I'd never run. I'm not calling anybody out, I'm just saying. I'm going to show you how to actually get it done. Anyways, first on the list is label design. We have to redo it from this. So Canva editor, new template. Let's get it started. I'm only going to keep this. My favorite font, Archivo Black. Duplicate this. Boom. Brand name. Make this cropped properly so we can make it as big as we want without any cropping discrepancies. Putting this flat in the middle. My plane is kind of like a matte, darker color, but I don't really know. Everything is so tentative. I want to do some like cyber color. I don't want it to be like too basic, but I want to keep the text black 100%. Kind of like a bluish gray that still stands out. Something so incredibly simple. I'll also use a play on lines. We can kind of make it, I've been looking at this label kind of as inspiration. Obviously it's not a can, we can make it exactly like this, but some inspiration from this. I want to do some sort of maybe like line design. Let's see what our options are here. That's ugly. This is kind of cool. I don't know how we'd really apply this because, as you can see, there's no corners. Cannot have a corner design. This is cool. I actually like this a lot. A little period here. Expand the cropping. Don't like the period, change my mind. I hate the end of this song. What is this? Yeah, I like this song. I'm the only one that doesn't have doesn't have like 2 or 3 monitors. I have other monitors in my closet, but I don't actually use them. I find them distracting. I'm going to change this and this later. Just not going to leak all my personal government information. But this is good. My only concern would be this not showing on the forefront of the label. We'll see right now. PDF, standard, download. Then repurpose it into here. Give it a minute and we're going to see what happens. And while we wait, gonna dance to The Weeknd. I don't even really like The Weeknd, but this song's good. It's getting old. I've listened to it so many times. Doesn't hit quite the same. Okay, looks a little bit basic. Gotta spice it up a little bit. much space? We have a lot of space to work with. We could make it this big. It just doesn't. The issue is it's too basic. It's way too basic. There's no life. I need something to make it stand out. You guys might be confused about what I'm doing right now, but just trust the vision. Some sort of pattern like this. I feel like this isn't really the vibe I'm going for. Could go with some dots here. Just gonna make sure. Here, reposition. Could have like rotate it a little bit, see what we're working with. Looks decent. I'm not trying to make this like a polka dot design, you know, so I don't really want to overdo it. Nah. We're gonna be strict. This is gonna look beautiful by the time we're done with it. I can't wait for you guys to see what I'm gonna do with the homepage. It's actually unbelievable. It's Iman Gadzhi inspired. You guys will see exactly what I mean. I just need some sort of simple design. Ooh. Could do like a hex design. Of course, make it a different color. It'll probably be a blue. It's full opacity. We'll do something deeper. Hear me out. We do this. We remove the vine because it doesn't really match the vibe here. Then to fill the space, we do, no, tallow the feature is dumb. Future tallow. Very small, right in the center. Maybe do some font editing. I feel like black is just so basic. This color code, perhaps. This is looking better already. I feel like it's missing a graphic, but I'm not quite sure what kind of graphic it's missing. Let's go ahead and put this into ChatGPT and just kind of ask how I can make it better. All right, that should generate an image. Okay. We'll have that generate, and while that's generating, I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm going to do. So, big issue people face in e-com, including me, people that do one product stores like me, is we're so good at product pages, so good, but we struggle with home pages. What do I put on the home page? Essentially what I'm going to do is this is going to be a little bit difficult to explain, but I'm going to try to replicate something nobody's done, except for, as far as I know, Big Day, which is Iman Gadzhi's seltzer water brand. He has a house tour. So this is essentially a one-of-one 3D model of his home with product scattered about. We're going to try to use ChatGPT to replicate an image like this, tailored towards our brand, and have our product on the doorstep anywhere else in the living room. Still haven't figured that out yet. And we're going to have it take up the entire homepage so that when you click the product, it takes you to our much desired product page. That's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing in this video. It's going to be insane. What is this? ChatGPT continues to depress me every day that I use it. I'm just not going to use it. This is not looking bad. This is just so basic. I feel like playing on some of the colors here is going to be beneficial. Perhaps like this. Can mess with the sizing here. Do some graphic hunting here. Find something we can put in the center. I'd like to have something in the center. I'd really prefer it. Give me something to use. Okay. Might have something here. Not position. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Definitely getting somewhere. What is it? It's missing something. I just don't know what it is. So I'm thinking. I'll try to rework this a little bit. I feel like we're overthinking this. I feel like I overthink everything a lot when it comes to label design, product design, which overthinking is the downfall of many people in e-com. I've observed many people overthink themselves into quitting, which kind of sucks to see, but moral of the story, don't overthink this stuff. It's not as hard as you think it is. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that. Not half bad. Let's import this. I want there to be a lot of open space. I really do want there to be a lot of open space. I want it to be super simple. Where am I trying to go? Here, okay. Change PDF. So our first rendition wasn't bad, but it's just too basic. It's going to take you, 5 to 6 tries to perfect this, maybe more. Still too basic for my liking. I'm gonna reset a bit. We're gonna go for a pale blue. Not necessarily light. We're gonna try to color match this into a pale blue that shows a little bit. This is dead center. Can find that tree again. We'll match it to a light blue. Can honestly just exactly color match it. See if we can hit it with one of these. Reposition. Not horrible. I need it to be completely re-embedded. Let me drag you up. Come on. I think we ditched the tree. But I like the palm tree idea. I just want to find something a little simpler. Something that can truthfully just match what we're trying to go for. Alright, I have an idea. Use a palm tree as a Y. Hear me out. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. We need this to be... Can't make that. Can change this. I feel like this would be so smart. Just need to make it bigger. I need a palm tree that can match the center here. This was so close. I just can't have it down there at the bottom. Let's go ahead and group these. It's exactly where it should be. I just want the text to be centered perfectly. Kind of like this. I don't like how this palm tree's kind of, you know what I mean? Just kind of staying there. Maybe I can, let's ungroup. We can try to, it's annoying I can't crop this. Why can't I crop this? I can try to extend this a bit. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'll give it a go. It's gonna be extremely, extremely difficult to do. I'm thinking maybe we do this. Hear me out. Ungroup, boom, crop the round base out. So we have this. Go here, edit. Wait a second for Magic Studio to pop up. Turn graph to an image. Why can I use this? Am I tweaking? Okay, well, I guess we can't do that. Can always do this. I need this to be centered. Yep. Okay. I don't want to move this. Okay. Looking half decent. I still want a slight pattern. I want to find something that makes a little bit of sense. I just need the slightest touch of detail. Like the slightest. Color match. Slight color change. Be a big graphic. Okay, we have a slight pattern here. This is obviously going to be changed to this blue color here. Sick. Make sure it's not going to look better darker. I feel like it might. Yeah, I might keep it like this. Just to easier contrast. Looking good. This might just do us right. Let's group and resize one more time. See what we can kind of do here. So this is technically center, but I'd so much rather this text be perfectly centered. So I'm just gonna back it back up to how it was. Just have it presumably perfect. This should be. We just gotta keep it right here. Go back here for reference. This might be too big, but we're gonna try it. PDF. We're gonna see how it looks. This is my premium Discord. If you know, you know. Yeah, way too big. Make it a little smaller. This is perfectly centered. This is 100% looking more towards what I want it to look like. So I am happy with this. Download. Redo. This is also going to be very easy for ChatGPT to recreate, so we might have some incredible product photos ahead of us. I'm happy with this. I'm going to publish these changes to my store, and we're immediately going to hop into Pactora and get this 3D modeled. Why is it giving me this? There we go. Okay, we need to find our, I'm going to be jars. Plastic cream, cosmetic. I think the closest, our lid is white, so the closest we're gonna get is this. But it's looking good. We already have the PDF. I don't think you can upload PDFs. Let's see. Nah. So we'll upload this as PNG. Where am I trying to go? Okay. My brain is so fried. White space has a little bit on either side, a tiny bit more on the bottom than the top. So this looks good. Save, and there should be a one-on-one of this. Yep, pretty much one-on-one. Nice. Let's go ahead and go to the 3D design here. Change that background to our new vibe. Our new vibe is going to be kind of like a futuristic bluey color. Just gotta find something that makes sense here. Yeah, I like this kind of like blue haze. Let's change the scene. We'll do... We need something a little happier. We need this to give off like a beach vibe. I'm gonna go... Maybe this. We can of course change the colors of these, but background. It's a little too gray for me. We can always edit that in post though. We'll go back here. Honestly, usually I really like having these why can't I reset this? So I got distracted. Usually I like having these like in the air suspended, but I think I'm really just gonna go for a flat view here. Flat view. I'll zoom into about here. Make the floor really prevalent. Background needs to be not that blue, but definitely a little more if I can. If not, I'll just edit and post. Yeah, okay. Kind of like that. Lighting is going to be, of course, increase that. Brightness, have it show right on the label. Height, have it there. Super render. 1 of 1, zoom in. We'll do this. Looks good with floor shadow, of course. Render and export. While that's rendering, we're going to try to get a GPT mockup by copying this image, going to GPT, pasting it, and then also pasting our label. We're going to say, give me a perfect prompt to make a beautiful 1 of 1 product photo of this tallow in a luxurious environment. And it's going to give us a prompt to use. The best way to go about using ChatGPT is by asking for a prompt to use. That's what we're going to do. And then, of course, edit it as we go along. And then let's copy this, paste it back in here, and then copy this, paste it back in here. Paste that. Now we have that rendering at the same time. Let's get rid of the tabs that we don't need, and we are cruising. We're moving. I'm going to go and edit the product image. And we're just gonna wait for these to finish. This is almost done, 94%. And it created a very, very good looking image. So we're gonna copy this, bring it into upscale here. And this is gonna be our main product photo, which means we're not really gonna need Pactor. I'm gonna close out of it actually, because ChatGPT has decided to cook. Why is it this one? Come on. I need to be this. Oh, I guess I didn't save it. It's probably important. Tallow. Can't type. Prod photo. Image. This one. Upscale. ChatGPT for some reason doesn't upscale and upscale. Doesn't generate in 4K. Don't know why. But this is getting generated in 4K. You'll see the difference once this is done. I'll show you guys. So, small change, big difference. That's done. Gonna throw that into Canva real quick. Right, this should upload in 4K. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and make a duplicate, remove the background of the duplicate. Alright, and then make sure it's selected and increase the saturation, just the overall appeal of this product. Just a little bit. This doesn't look like the quality I want. This still looks like the low quality version, which is super odd. I'm a big quality freak, so I want to make sure this is perfect. Make sure it loads all the way. I guess it is. Odd. Okay, so it can generate very easily. I'm going to give it another prompt here. I'm going to say... I'm going to try to put it in a more fitting environment, but for now, this will work. And then we're going to go for the big day kind of look after we change our accent colors. Then it'll be completely rebranded and it's going to look incredible. I just wasn't a big fan of the 60s, 70s vibe. It's cool, but it's not my style. It's not the way that I would do things. The way that I do things is a little more aesthetically modern and clean, if that makes sense. But, oh my gosh, this is pretty good looking. I think I'm going to use this. Let me save it. Same process, save, upscale, see what we can do. I'm actually going to 4x this. It might mess it up, but we'll see. I just want it to be perfect quality. But this is going to look awesome by the time we're done with it. This is exactly what I wanted, which is good. Alright, 4x did fine. It didn't mess it up. Looks cool. Kind of messed with the design on the background a bit, but we can work with that. This looks great. Wait for it to load in full quality. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, remove the background, and just make the product a little bit bigger. So like this. Just want it to be a little more prevalent. Like that. Looks cool. You can still see a bit of the pattern here, so I'm okay with it. Let's see if we can mess with the quality at all. Camera's in the way, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't want it to mess up the color too much of the actual product, but this is really good looking. I'm going to go ahead and replace my product photo with this. Export max quality. Let's give it a second. It also got rid of the, I think ChatGPT did this. It doesn't have a period anymore, which is kind of annoying. And it also messed up the period on this one. I didn't even notice that. Right, insane prompt to write in all caps, but it is what it is. And now we have our new product photo, and we need to quickly redo all of our colors. So I'm going to go for a very kind of like deep blue. So we're going to grab this color here and figure out what the color scheme is. It looks to be 679 EB5. So we're going to go into our colors here, 679 EB5. 679EB5. That's going to be that blue color. And then we're going to replace literally everything on our entire website with that blue color. And then we have to go into some of these individual sections here and replace it there. But now we're moving. The hard part's done. We know what our label is going to look like. We know the new vibe, which we went into this video having no idea what we were going to do. Now we can quickly rebrand the entire color scheme. We need pictures like this. Luckily, I have it done. I'm not going to use this whole picture just because it kind of got the product wrong, but we're going to work with it, and I'll show you how. Go like this. We're going to do this so you can still tell it's our product, but you're not able to see the error. I'm also going to adjust the saturation just a little bit. It's not bad, but it's just a little black and white, which I don't really want. I want it to have some life to it, like this. Page 1, boom, 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 boom. And then we have this, which is the only other picture we need, which is going to be very, very nice. So you place it here. Give it a second. Small replace. Looks on brand. This is looking incredible. We're going to have to change our product name too. It's no longer Peaceful Night. But completely rebranded, which is nice. Looks awesome in mobile. Really cool looking. Now we might have to mess with the homepage a bit, but it doesn't really matter. I guess we don't. Because now we're going to be attempting this look. We're going to have to cook up an insane prompt. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it as many pictures as I can. So let's just do this. And then remove the ones we don't need. We don't need this. Don't need as many of these. Don't need these. And I need to put our logo in here. Our label, I'm sorry. So I'm going to assume it's this one. So this is my product. Talloway beef tallow. I want to create a large banner for my home page on Shopify that is essentially a top-down angled view of a very modern home. Very realistic. I want my product to be placed on the front porch in pallets in bulk. I attached my product and its label. I am also going to attach an example from another site for what I want this scene to look like. What prompt should I use to make this perfect? Then we're going to go to Big Day, go ahead and boom, boom. And everything is there. We're going to ask it what kind of prompt we should use. It's going to look at all the documents, and let's see what it says. It's going to give us a perfect prompt. Top-down angle, ultra resolution. Water feature fountain. Multiple string pallets of television jars. Rows in bulk, stacked in 8 rows. Visual for app and tricks the branding. Some luxury cars. Top-down, tilted. Alright, paste this prompt and then give it the same file as we just gave it to reference again. And we're going to let it cook. We're going to see what it makes. I have no idea what it's going to make. It might take a couple refinements, but we'll see. Is it going to give me another? Hold on. Okay, I think it'll do it now. Let's see what it makes. Probably gonna have to edit it a bit, but as far as website goes, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take this section and make it a slightly lighter blue. I just think it'll look a little bit better if we just do almost white. Like that. Need to change this line of text out of honey bomb. Tallow away. Beef tallow. We need something like this in this format. We can work with a slightly incorrectly cropped image. We can just put it into Canva. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Just gotta wait a little bit. How long have we been filming for? It's been 36 minutes. My goal is to do an hour-long video. I assumed this rebrand was going to take about an hour. I think it will. So we'll see. But we've already came a pretty long way. This entire website's going to be completely redone. And I also downloaded a section I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to use for this idea that I have. It's from Section Store. It's the hotspots number 5. I'll import it now because why not? But as you can see, you can start to see the vision. We got some hotspots for products and then an image to place here. Okay, this is not bad. I can begin to work with this. Gotta resize the cans. Don't want the cars to be exactly the same. I took that a little bit too seriously, but I like this vibe. Of course, we just need to fix the packaging a lot. Make them a lot smaller. So we'll see what it can do here. But we're going to import it here, change the hotspots, change the sizing. We're going to make a mobile version as well, and it's going to look absolutely insane. Label's looking good. I really just wanted this to be simpler, and it's already looking simpler, which is good. We've already done, I haven't been doing very good at updating you guys on like revenue and whatnot. I really haven't been doing much when it comes to running ads. We've done about $5,500 in revenue, but that's without testing. Like we haven't tested in about a week now, just because I waited on content. And now doing this rebrand, I'm gonna have to wait on even more because I need this new label advertised. I'm gonna have to send this out to people, but I'm just getting UGC creators from Twitter. I'm just DMing people on Twitter. That's kind of the most foolproof way of going about UGC instead of going through an agency. It's cheaper to do it on Twitter most of the time. Some people charge like crazy though. We just need this to be done. Come on, give me something I could work with. Give me something I could work with. Another day. Okay, interesting new approach. We need this to be revised. It's just not looking great. God, not all caps. We're getting there. This one's honestly the best out of the two, but still, like, I'm not satisfied with this. We need something better. This would be good if the fountain didn't look fake. If the fountain didn't look so fake and these weren't so weird, like different size, it would be decent, but it's just not. We only need a couple by the front door, and that's it. We just need this to be a visual. So hopefully it gets better. But that's my plan for that homepage. That's the last thing that I want to do this video. I want to get that perfected. But this looks really good. I'm very proud of this image. And then of course this was easy. This always works well. I'm going to mess with the colors of this as well. Just make that lighter. This can stay dark. Looking great. Oh, I have to do the checkout as well, most likely. Checkout's probably going to be yellow. Yeah. Never forget your checkout. Oh man, I don't know the color code. What? No. Got the color code. Much better. Now it's blue. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We are slightly getting somewhere. What can we do with this? Let me think. This is... I could work with this. So I'm gonna copy this image, and I'm gonna see if I can work some magic in Canva. I'm gonna make this look really good. This was my first rendition that I attempted a little while ago. It wasn't good. I wasn't satisfied with it, so of course try it again. But I like this. What I'm gonna do though, 100% gonna do my best to get rid of the big ones. Just doesn't look great. But these smaller ones I can 100% work with. I just need these to be gone. Hopefully it doesn't mess the sidewalk up. Kinda did. It's because these have a shadow here. It's really annoying. Might have to get it to regenerate. If I can't get rid of this, I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm going to be really picky. Yeah, no. So... Pellet. Keep that all the same, but checkout's looking good. So it has created our image. It's messing up just the size of the containers, and it's so annoying. I'm acting like capital letters makes a difference on the prompt. Definitely doesn't. Need to refine this. The house is looking just so good, but the just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see if I can edit this at all. The palettes aren't looking good, and it's so annoying. Like, it looks so good, just the palettes don't. There's gonna be a shadow on this too. I don't even know why I'm attempting it, but just out of curiosity, I just need it to look good. Yeah, it's not very susceptible to getting these lines correct. Kind of looks like it's correct, but not usable. Very picky with quality. I knew it was going to take a few tries. Just have to get it looking perfect. Just like remade what it made last time. Let's give this a go. Just review this. Shoebox, yes. Put this Y here. Small. Okay. This should be good. Don't mess this up. I just need just like this. Just by the door. That's all I want. I'm not trying to have 4. Just right here. That's all. I'm gonna mess with this while I'm waiting. Content, of course, right here. And just gonna have one hotspot. Not gonna worry about the position quite yet, but as far as colors go, 100% make this blue. Background, hover color, we'll make it, we'll keep it white. Border, I'll make it black, and then button border thickness, need hotspot border thickness. Where's that at? Border thickness, we'll do 2, then size, much smaller. That's good. See, now it's a square. It's accurate-ish now, but now it's a square. If it was just, it keeps giving me one thing and taking away the other. I can work with this. I'm just going to remove the labels. I can completely work with that. So frustrating. But I mean, this is something pretty advanced. I knew it was going to take time. It's a good song. Seem to be about this big. These palettes here, it looks good. I just need it to be longer. These don't have to be nearly as big. Definitely in the future I have to look at getting something modeled like this. This was probably done in Blender. Looks very good though. Very accurate. I like it a lot. It's longer, but it just messed with the sizing again. I'm gonna give it the same prompt. Do no text on the label. Alright. I'm gonna give it this and see what it gives me. Extremely frustrating though. I just know it's gonna look so good when it's done. I knew it was gonna take a long time. We knocked this out so quick. We knocked this out so quickly. Rebranded in minutes. But God forbid, I just want to do one really cool looking banner here. That's what's going to take the most time. I have another theory I might try. I might try like an ocean setting as well, like floating through the ocean. Just have the product floating by, you can click on it. I think that'd be pretty cool. So if it keeps messing up this prompt, we're gonna try that one. It's already 9 p.m. This recording is going to be so long, dude. It's going to take forever to export, but this is the reality of things, dude. This is how long it takes. We might have gotten it. This is huge. Guys, this is huge. We might have actually gotten it. Oh my god, no way. This might be the winner right here. No way. I think we did it. Holy moly. Let's go ahead and page 1. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Download, please. I'm so hyped. I think the label was messing it up the whole time. Boom, boom, boom. Upscale. Oh, I don't want 4x. I want 2x. Upscale. Oops, new image. Alright, let it do its thing. Then we're going to put this in a Shopify, and we're going to add the hotspot, and it's going to look so good. Finally, I'm so tired. We got it done. Now it's high quality. Throw it into our home page. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Here. Image. Boom. Boom. Give us some time. Boom. Have it fill up the whole screen. Beautiful. Adapt to image. Make it huge. Go ahead and move this bottom section so it's literally just the picture. This is my exact vision. Let's go. And then of course our hotspot's up here. We need to change that. We'll do that by going here and trying to find a proper vertical position. It's going to look a little bit different on everybody's device, so we got to keep that in mind. I'll do like a 75? Nah, 76. Okay. Horizontal. 37. 36. Looks decent, but it's going to look different on here as you can see, so we need to move it down a little bit. Vertical on desktop. We'll do like that. Still a little high, but it's fine. Let's make it more to the right. Do like 39, I think. So on here it looks good. I'm also gonna make this dot a little bit brighter, like that. Yeah, that's fitting. Then of course mobile, it looks really funky, and I'll show you how to fix that in just a second. But for the most part, keep in mind it's going to look like this. You click on this, look how sick that is. This is such a sick homepage into this super clean product page. But let's go ahead and save that. I'm gonna say, great, now make me a mobile version optimized for iPhone. Let that cook, but this is looking pretty good. I wonder if we can mess with the opacity of this at all. Yep, opacity to 0, perfect. That's what was making it a little bit dark, was that opacity. This is looking great though. Let's go, I'm so hype. Looking so good, just such a cool homepage. Such an unorthodox homepage, but I just love, you know anything about me, I just love unorthodox kind of strategies here. Let's delete all margins so it's perfectly this image. It's quite literally just this picture. Boom, boom. Just really cool. Really cool for a one product store. And there are some discrepancies we can iron out, like whatever this is. And this isn't exactly perfectly straight, but this is just me messing with it for about an hour. You can kind of see what I've accomplished. We can always make it better, you know. Definitely gonna get that mobile looking better though. Looks sick though. Boom, boom. Works like a charm. Come on, taking forever. I want to go to sleep. It's so late. Come on. Alright, don't mess me up on the mobile view now. Gotta redo that. I'm loving the look of this. Once I actually mess with it for like probably 6 or 7 hours and I make it look perfect, this is gonna look so cool. I might add a little homepage banner up here similar to this website. I think it looks good. Just looks so cool. I very much prefer this color on the website. I love the switch that I made. We're about to hit an hour. 30 more seconds and I've successfully filmed an hour of me working. How exciting. It's been a long journey. Trying to get this label right. Trying to make it look half decent. Trying to get these dang images generated. Takes so long. But I mean, it's never been easier to make a good looking site. It really has never been easier. Okay, I can work with this. Save image. And like I said, there are little discrepancies. Like, let me go home. Yeah, this was my mobile kind of example I was working on here, but there's a lot of discrepancies you can kind of iron out once A, I'm not so tired, and B, I have the time. But just this by itself was already looking pretty decent, so we can go ahead and same process here. Upload immediately once it's done downloading. Throw it into the upscaler here. Upscale that 2 times so it's not so pixelated. Look different. Done. Looks good. Now we can put it into our home page underneath the image mobile. Boom. Done. So now we switch to mobile view. We'll have this much better looking image like this. Why is this so condensed? This is not what it's going to look like on iPhone, which is kind of concerning, but for the time being we'll work with it. Vertical position lowered quite a bit. This is like, it's bugging out. It's like hypersensitive for some reason. Okay. It's good. Then of course, hotspot size, smaller. Thickness on mobile looks good. Go ahead and save this. I'm going to pull it up on my phone just to make sure it looks good, because I don't know why it's so skinny on the display. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I wish I could share my domain with you guys. You can see how good this looks. This looks crazy. This looks so good. The actual site looks incredible. We have this display here. Looking good. Leads you right to the product. Awesome. Checkout is, or should be, done. Let's check. Yep. Checkout's blue. Full rebrand is waiting on UGC, and I can continue testing. I'm going to try out some Google Ads because I have some people that are doing very well with Google Ads, so I'm going to give that a go. But that is how you rebrand a store in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Hope you guys like this video. I'm going to go to sleep. Peace.